Well, good morning. Another adventure in the CL500. So today I want to talk to you guys about a product that I really wanted to like. I wanted to use it. I purchased it when I was looking for cars, when I found this Mercedes CL500. And I wanted to use it for a few cars to diagnose what may be wrong with them. I wanted a good economical diagnostic tool that would give me some information, be easy to use, was cutting edge, had a lot of features, good value. And I found one that had a lot of advertisement. It really sounds great. It's slick. It seems to check off all the boxes. Like, you just can't lose. It wasn't too much money. Call it $100 average, maybe a little more, maybe a little less on sale. And it seems great, right? And then I saw, even an endorsement from it by an online YouTuber who's a master mechanic, worked on Mercedes, says he's very legit, and I believe him. He's a family man, looked like an honorable man, someone I could trust. And so based on his continuing endorsement of it, I said I'll buy it. I'm being skeptical as I am. I looked online for reviews and other things, and I saw some people write some bad stuff about it. I said, maybe those are the negative Nellies in the world who just complain about everything and don't appreciate anything in this world. There's a whole bunch of them nowadays. All they do is complain about whether or not you've got 4 vaccines or 5 vaccines for whatever. And, seem to complain about anybody who tries to make improvements in the world of politics, social problems, and improving lives for most people. And so anyway, I went and I bought this thing, and that's the Carly OBD2 adapter. There it is right there. You get a nice fancy box. And so let me tell you about my thoughts on it. I'm not gonna run it and show you some slick screens on it, because that's really not what I want to show you. If you really want to buy this thing, go online and see what other people say about it and all the features and quirks and benefits of it. Let me tell you about what my experience was. This is not endorsed, obviously, by the company. They didn't pay me. They didn't send me the product. They didn't do anything except one little cringy thing, which I'll tell you about in a second. So, what's Carly all about? It's OBD2 sensor that you plug in, works off of Bluetooth. It's got a slick app, and it'll tell you diagnostics codes, and it'll check the mileage on the car from multiple points, and it'll even let you do some coding with some features. Sounds great. Can't lose, right? So let's start with the ordering process. I saw a great deal, a sale price on it online. And it says, when you order it, you get the free device. The device is free. So I ordered it. And I got an update. Your order is being processed. So the first thing you need to know is this company is based in Germany. And they obviously have no faith in their sales volume in the U.S. They actually put some of their product in a local shipment facility in the U.S. So you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and it takes 2 to 3 weeks at best, and maybe a month to receive the product. So if you need it right away, don't buy this product. Well, so I waited and I waited, and then I emailed their support and said, hey, I haven't received this thing yet. Where is it? And they told me, oh, you only bought this software for it. You didn't buy the product. And I showed them a screenshot of my order that showed the adapter was included at $0 because it's free. And they hemmed and hawed, and that was where I started really getting some bad feelings about my choice. Because you see, when you email their support, first of all, there's no phone number to reach support or the company in general. There's nobody there who wants to actually listen to you. And so I emailed them, as well as their general email addresses and their every email I could find for this company. And support just said, no, we're not sending it to you. Well, so then I put a negative review on them, and I disputed the charge on my credit card. I got my money back. And then somebody from their marketing department reached out to me and asked, hey, if we send you a Carly adapter, will you change your negative review? Which I promptly said, you can send me the product, and after I test it and use it, if it really works, then I'll be happy to change my review. So they sent it. 2 weeks later, I finally got it. I said, okay, maybe this thing can redeem itself. I want to give it a fair shot. So at that point, I was ready to buy my CL. I was shrewdly negotiating with the owner, and I wanted to just stop by there and do a quick test. Plug this thing in and see if it gave me any bad error codes. I already kind of knew what was wrong with the car. I'd need to do ABC work on it and a few other things. But I just wanted to see what this thing would say. So I plugged it in, and the first thing you have to realize is this thing does not auto-detect a car at all. It couldn't detect a 2006 CL500. So I had to manually connect that and choose that. I said, all right, no big deal. But it, even after selecting it and trying to connect, it just wouldn't connect. So I restarted my phone, reinstalled the app, reconfigured it with a new CL500, and then it finally connected. And then I told it to do its diagnostic scan. And, with the diagnostic scan, it wouldn't show me anything. It gave me errors like no ECU found. I said, wow, that'd be a miracle if I'm driving my car around without an ECU connected. Mercedes would want to know how the hell I did that. So I said, all right, let me test it in another car. At the time I had a VW Jetta. So I said, let me try it in this. This is a much more modern car, a 2019 VW Jetta. Surely that would be up to date and be able to connect, So I tried that, and it connected. I said, wow, okay, this is great. And I had the full feature, all the cars, all the bells and whistles on the app, the smart mechanic feature. And I said, you know what? Let me try to change one of the features in the VW. Lets you change the door chime or something on the dash. And I forgot what it was. I just tried changing one setting. One little minor setting that, not tweaking the performance of the engine or the transmission or anything really mechanical, but one little software setting for one little light or chime or whatever feature on the dash. And I clicked OK and save, and what I got was a really unpleasant message. It said that the update had failed, and then a warning screen came up, which Carly then puts up on the screen. Please take a picture of this thing. Like, you need to screenshot this warning because it disappears once you click on it. And the warning tells you, I'll put this up on the screen here in the video. Warning tells you, don't turn off your car, don't close the doors, don't close your hood. I forgot what it says, but you can see it right now on the screen. And really, really makes you wonder, what the hell did I just do to my car? Well, luckily I was able to turn off my car and, forget about it. The car restarted. No real bad symptoms or anything appeared. But then I went and read up on Carly a little more. And there are horror stories across the internet of people that have bricked their cars. You see, Carly doesn't do a safe modification to your engine, your ECU coating, or any modules that it tampers with. It reads the entire code for that system, modifies a few little digits for the feature, and saves the entire system to your car's memory. And that's where things can go wrong. You see, it's fundamentally flawed just by its very design. It runs over a wireless connection, and that wireless connection can be interrupted by many, many things. Other Bluetooth devices, various variables, power fluctuations, you name it, can cause these problems. And so when you're sending in an update to some system in your car because you want to change some benign little feature, it can screw up the main computer of your car. And in many cases it does. And when it does that, it can't reconnect to fix it. You can't restore anything. It will absolutely positively brick your modern car. And what does that mean? You may be saying, oh, well, then I'll tow it to the dealer and have them fix it. But that's where you start to learn and realize that if you have a nice shiny car with a warranty on it, and you modify the coding of any system in your car, you have violated and completely canceled the warranty from the manufacturer of your car. Tampering with the coding, software, operation of any of the computer modules in your car is clearly a violation of the warranty, and the dealer does not need to and will not fix that for you on their dime. They will gladly sell you a brand new ECU for $2,000 to $5,000, plug it in, and configure everything to factory specs again. And you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? If you want to change the door chime for your VW to sound like a Bentley or another model or a Lamborghini or whatever, do you really want to risk $2,000 to $5,000? Plus the fact that your car will be stuck wherever it is and not movable, not operational, won't start, won't go out of gear from park, nothing. You're taking a big gamble. And so you got to think about that. Well, so, I didn't have any really negative consequences from my tests, so I took the Carly out of that car, and I emailed support. I emailed them screenshots of the errors, the warnings, the diagnostic file that they asked for. I emailed it all to them through the app. I opened up a support request, And here's where you counter the next part of Carly and why this thing is absolutely worthless. You see, their support will never call you to talk about it. They'll email you, first of all, a series of canned responses such as, thank you for opening up the request. We are looking at this. And by the way, they respond only once every 1 to 3 days. It's not like you can email them and they'll respond within an hour or two, or within 15 minutes if you've got an urgent problem. No, you'll wait about 3 days and then they'll respond with a generic response. Even though you provide them all the details they could ask for, which I did, and I asked them specific questions, they don't answer any questions. They don't look at what you say. They provide a canned response such as, please remove and reinstall your application, reinstall the car selection, and rescan your car. Even though I did that 3 or 4 times. All they do is they send that, and then you can respond with more answers and more details, and they'll respond about 3 days later again with another generic response. They don't acknowledge, they don't answer anything, they don't provide any solutions. They simply waste your time. And that's what Carly is. It's a waste of time and money. So, after several rounds of back and forth with them, I gave up on them. It just wasn't worth my time. So that's where things are. You really need to decide if you want to risk the safety of your car, your investment in your vehicle, to use this product. I no longer want to use any wireless OBD sensor of any type. In fact, there are numerous attacks on cars for people that plug those adapters in. Adapters that are provided by insurance companies to monitor your driving performance, give you discounts or increase your cost of your insurance. Those sensors are vulnerable to attack from anybody that walks by with a Bluetooth phone or computer that wants to try to tamper with your car. This adapter is vulnerable to those same types of attacks. It absolutely can destroy your car's engine from outside your car without touching your car. And there's people that do that. They drive around with scanners. They go around parking lots and they find these adapters that are connected to cars. So, I don't recommend this product. I say stay away from it. Purchase a legitimate, well-known brand. There's plenty of higher end, and they cost more money. Diagnostic tools which are wired and connected in, so that it's a constant power connection to your OBD2 port. You can provide a backup power to those devices with a battery of some type. And that ensures that you have a constant connection, and if you're coding anything to your car, power will not be interrupted and the connection will not be interrupted in any way. Those are worthwhile investments. And stay tuned, we'll be following up with what tools I will be ordering for that work with the CL and many other cars. So there you have it, my real review of a product. I hope it's more legit than what other people say, and you can always count on that from me. I will never ever give a false testimonial based on sponsorship, money, or other influence of a company. It's just not worth it to me, and I have to wake up in the morning, look myself in the mirror, and say I spoke to something with integrity and with honesty. So if you like this review, please like, subscribe, and share this with everybody. And Appreciate your support, and have a great day.